This video is brought to you by BetUS Sportsbook and Casino. Okay, we've got speculation from ESPN connecting Daniel Jones to the Vikings in 2025. This from ESPN's Jeremy Fowler. Quote, one possibility that shouldn't be overlooked in Minnesota is re-signing Daniel Jones to pair with J.J. McCarthy whenever he's ready off of his knee injury. People I've spoken to believe that's a real consideration for the team. As was told to me, McCarthy has already proven to the staff he's the franchise quarterback, but the team won't rush his timeline. They want the process to unfold organically, whether he's ready now, in camp, or in a future year. Jones would be a potential bridge to that and a cheap alternative to Darnold. And I gotta admit, when I saw the links on social media with the headline saying something along the lines of the Vikings want Daniel Jones back, I was scared for my life, thinking that, all right, they want him back to be the bridge quarterback because they truly don't believe that J.J. McCarthy is ready, or they want to sign him to a 2-year deal, something where Daniel Jones is going to be the starter in 2025. This cannot happen. But upon reading Jeremy Fowler's quote, it's like, no, they just want to bring him back as an insurance policy, or not definitively, but a possibility that they would bring Daniel Jones back as an insurance policy to J.J. McCarthy to be a backup, or on the off chance that he's not ready by week 1, maybe he'll be ready by week 3. Daniel Jones can fill in until J.J. McCarthy is ready to go. So this wouldn't even be a bridge quarterback situation, because a bridge quarterback is the quarterback that's going to be the starter for at least a year until the young guy steps in. That was Sam Darnold in 2024 for Minnesota. This wouldn't be a bridge with Daniel Jones. If they brought back Daniel Jones, this would be more of a sidewalk, maybe, if necessary, for a game or two. And I don't think there's really a possibility that Daniel Jones ends up returning to Minnesota, because there's quarterback needy teams out there that are going to believe that, all right, let's give Daniel Jones an opportunity. He was a former first-round pick, didn't pan out with the Giants. Let's give him an opportunity. Maybe he can be the franchise quarterback for us, or at least a bridge quarterback for us. Look at these teams, for instance. The New York Jets, the Cleveland Browns. Yes, they have Deshaun Watson on that terrible contract, which I would say is not only the worst contract in the history of the NFL, but also in the history of all sports. And him re-tearing his Achilles, he's now in jeopardy of missing a significant portion, if not all, of the 2025 season. It's safe to say, doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure this out, that they are done with Deshaun Watson. They're going to let the remaining 2 years run its course so they can get the hell out of Dodge. But in the meantime, they're going to get ahead of it. They're going to select a quarterback at pick number 2, whether that's Shedeur Sanders or Cam Ward. But there's a possibility that they're going to need a bridge quarterback until whoever they select at pick 2 is ready to go. So that could be a 1-year starter job for Daniel Jones. Let's say 1 year, $20 million. The Pittsburgh Steelers, the Indianapolis Colts, they clearly don't believe in Anthony Richardson. The Titans, they're going to take a QB with the first overall pick, but they might need a bridge quarterback for 2025. And the Las Vegas Raiders, although, according to the reports, the Raiders seem to be locked in on Sam Darnold, whether that's via a tag and trade with the Vikings. The Vikings, they have until Tuesday, tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to make that happen. Or if the Vikings don't tag him, the Raiders, they're locked in on Sam Darnold. They can just sign him as an unrestricted free agent. Sam Darnold has the best odds of playing in a Vegas Raider uniform for week 1, 2025, plus 150. With the big domino that is Matthew Stafford that fell, Sam Darnold is back to being QB1 this offseason. Plus 150, I like those odds. It seems like destiny at this point. Sam Darnold will be a Vegas Raider for 2025. New customers at BetUS Sportsbook and Casino get a 150% bonus on your first deposit up to $2,000. Promo code YouTube150. But going back to Daniel Jones, I don't believe that he's going to be backed into a corner where he has to settle for being an insurance policy, a guy that can step in if JJ McCarthy gets hurt, or a guy that can play the first 2 weeks of the season before McCarthy is ready to go, only to never see Daniel Jones again. I think he's going to have an opportunity. Some quarterback needy team out there that is not going to be able to draft a quarterback in the first round, or even if they do draft a quarterback in the first round, some team out there, whether it's for a bridge quarterback or a 2-year deal, some team out there is going to want to give Daniel Jones an opportunity to be a starter. I just don't see that happening in Minnesota. So who would the potential insurance policy backup quarterback be for the Vikings in 2025? Quite frankly, respectfully, I don't care. I'm ready for the JJ McCarthy era to start. Thanks to the folks at BetUS Sportsbook and Casino. We'll see you next time.